There you have it, the Trooper. Hi, my name's Tom Nelson. Welcome to my video series, My Favorite Drum Books. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite drum books, William F. Ludwig's collection of drum solos. He wrote this in 1942 as a collection of rudimental snare drum solos. Although there are duets, trios, quartets, and ensembles in the back of the book, it was intended to encourage the learning of the initial 26 rudiments. And they're real nice pieces. I played this when I was in middle school back in 1982. The book was only $5. I'm sure it's $15 now. But it was my introduction to rudimental playing. It got me into it. And I know that today there's so many more rudiments than the initial 26. But if you're a teacher of drummers, whether you're a school band director or a private teacher, I believe that this is an essential book to have on your shelf. It is a great way to introduce those young hands to the rudiments. Each page has several solos on it. As you can see here, 3 or 4 of them in 2/4, 6/8, sometimes 4/4. And once you learn the first couple and get over that hump, they all kind of play about the same. And I really like that he did not put stickings in here. Now, the rudiments are implied, but if you have a student that's struggling with the rudiments, they don't have to necessarily conform to the stickings of the rudiments. In other words, instead of a paradiddle, they can play single strokes. And that's okay if they're working through paradiddles. I use the book as a professional, as a warm-up tool. What I'll usually do before I might play a show is, on a pad, I'll play 10 pages. No repeats. And I don't worry about stickings, I don't worry about messing up, whatever. I'm just playing to warm up. Read down the page, right on to the next page, turn it over, 2 pages, turn it over 2, turn it over 2, turn it over 2 for 10 pages. Takes me 5 minutes, gets the blood flowing in my hands, I'm ready to play. I still enjoy these. I still teach these. Top of my list, not all the way at the top, but high up there on my list of books. And I have to tell you about the runner-up that goes with this. W.M.F. Ludwig was a member of N.A.R.D, the National Association of Rudimental Drummers. They formed in the 30s. I think his picture is right there. And this book is said to have been published in 62 by Ludwig himself. However, this foreword has a copyright date of 37. So I'm not really sure which of these 2 books came first. It looks like this one came second and his came first, but it's possible that they might have come out or been worked on at the same time. And I thank him for his work. These are great books right here. This one was always known to me as the Green Book. I could not remember the name of it quite often, and when I talk to friends, I'd say, you know, the Rudiment book, the green one. And but this is also a great book. It's a little bit harder than the blue one. The rudiments are a little more challenging the way they're put together in this book. This is a collection of 150 snare solos. There's no duets. So this is another nice one to read through. And it's very similar. Looks a lot like the blue one that I started with. Again, 2 great books at the top of my list of my favorite drum books, the W.M.F. Ludwig's drum solos and the N.A.R.D drum solos. Very similar, very playable. Good to have on your shelf as a teacher, both private and public, and good for you as a player to use as a warm-up or to develop your reading chops or your basic rudiments if you're working on that. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll soon bring you another episode and share with you another one of my favorite books. For now, be well, keep practicing, and I hope you are moving forward on your journey with drumming.